Hi, this is Vince George of DTMMB Media. This is episode 4 of Standing Up. Now, I know I just did an episode, and this is kind of a little quick to turn another one around. However, I posted the last one that I did to Reddit in the stand-up section and was basically blasted, mostly by a user called Circus Maximo. Now, you know, he was kind of a dick. He had some good points. He didn't have to be such an asshole about it, but he kind of made me really think about needing to reevaluate. I ended up deleting the thread, but I did get another message from someone called Stand Up Girl on there. Now, she gave me some words of encouragement and really helped me. You know, at that point I was kind of already at the mindset that people were right. My goals were unrealistic at this point. Now, keep in mind that I kind of set the goals high for a reason. You know, I feel like shoot for the stars and get where you can. You know, if I'm aiming for Mars and I get to the moon, well, you know, so be it. At least that I tried and I got out there. Some people don't like that attitude. They feel like you should just go out there and do it. It's just not my process. You know, I kind of try to analyze things, find the best way to go about it, and then tackle it. So, you know, it's just the way I do things. But I do realize that I need to get out there sooner more than later. So, you know, I searched for some of the open mic nights here locally in Louisville, and I'll probably attend, you know, 3 or 4 just to kind of get the feel of not only, you know, what people are doing in the area, but get a good feel in the crowd, you know, and then try to base just something small on that. I've got to kind of write some jokes still, but you know, I've got some things in mind. Nothing I want to share at this point. And if I do come up with a routine, I'll certainly do an episode where I share that. Some people don't think it's worth the effort that I even share these things at all. To me, this is almost like a diary along the process of me doing this. And you can stick around and, you know, you can see any success or failure. Some people, you know, feel like they don't even want to see the failure of it. It's a waste of time, but hey, that's up to them. I do other things on here. This is kind of a side thing I want to do to really kind of document it. I mean, I think it would be something special if I did have any moniker of success that could be seen, and there's documentation of it from beginning to end. Some guy who didn't know what the fuck he was doing to begin with, and possibly ending up with someone who actually has a routine and has done it. And then it could be possibly used by other people that want to get into this. You know, I wish I had that kind of resource to listen to now, and maybe there is something like this out there, but I haven't found it. So if you do know of something, please point it my way. I'll be glad to listen. Like I said, the latest thing I found is the Pete Holmes podcast, where he talks to other comedians, and they kind of talk about the business and kind of their struggles coming up. So that's probably the closest thing I've found so far. So I'm going to get out there as soon as I can and do some material. Not sure when, not sure where. I'll let you know. But I'm kind of excited to do it. One advantage I feel I have is that I've done plenty of public speaking, in front of large to medium to small crowds. It doesn't matter what size. I can kind of get past that nervousness. I had the nervousness for a long time, like most people do. I mean, most people would rather die than to speak at a funeral, you know, and that's kind of funny. You know, people would rather actually be the one in the coffin than be the one up front giving any kind of eulogy. So I have the advantage that I don't really care. I can do that. I can get in front of people, and it took me years to kind of get over that, to where I would actually kind of volunteer to do those things, to take that challenge head on. And that's the kind of attitude I need to have with this, is just get out there, challenge myself, go ahead and do it, and think about the consequences later. I used to, of course, everybody's fear is that they're going to get up there and bomb, and it's inevitable. It's going to happen. So why fear it? Why not just use it as a learning experience? Take that kind of Michael Jordan approach where, he always said that he basically became better through his failures. He failed over and over and over again, and that's what made him eventually succeed. I think I need to take that kind of same attitude with this. So, I'll be doing it soon. So, stand by, and a little bit of tough love, as Stand-Up Girl said. But you don't have to be such an asshole about it, Circus Maximus. Come on, man. I'm just a guy. You're supposed to be a representative of comedy the way I look at it, Anytime you're in a job or you're doing something, take it seriously. You are an ambassador for that job. So encourage people, I understand the tough love and saying, hey man, your goals are unrealistic, but take a nicer approach next time. What do you think? That sounded all butthurt, and I really don't care. Screw that guy. So see you next time.
This has been a Don't Tell Me My Business Media production.
Keep that dog quiet!